Hey guys, welcome back to Charlie's Garage. This is part 2 on putting the rockers on. As I showed you on the first video, I welded every 5 inches. I drilled a 1/4 inch hole and spot welded it in. Well, when I put these in, after I did the spot welds, I went down every inch and spot welded it. And you're probably wondering what this stuff is. I'm going to show you here in a minute. But after I spot welded it every inch, I ground it down. Now you got to take your time. You just can't go crazy with it or you're going to start getting warpage because the heat. Like you weld over here, do a couple spots down, then shoot down here and do a couple spots down. But after I welded it, what I use, and I've been doing this for years, is the seams. You know, I want something to cover this seam before I mud it. So I get the big tubes of JB Weld. Okay, I mix it up, I smooth it down, and right now you're like, wow, that looks real wavy and gunky. Don't worry about that. You're going to sand this down with 80 grit sandpaper, smooth it out, and then we're going to mud over it. But what I wanted to do is show you guys, this is how I do it after I ground my welds. I just smooth that up. Now listen, let this dry for a day or two. It normally takes 24 hours. You can get quicker stuff, but this stuff here, I'm telling you, it's strong as shit when you get it done. This just covers the seams after you weld it, because you're going to see a little bit of seam, because I can't weld all the way across because I don't have a super high-tech welder here to do this. But I've done these before and they've lasted 10-12 years without having to mess with them. But just you JB weld these, let them dry out. You can see how I spot welded them down through there and how we got our solid chunk. I smooth that in. I'm going to mud all this in where you're not going to see nothing. But I just wanted to give you you know, a little trick. What I use after I weld is, when I weld and I grind this off smooth, is I'll take rubbing alcohol and I'll put it on a rag and I'll wipe everything clean, and then I'll put the JB Weld on for the seams. Now don't worry about this, because once you sand this down and we're going to mud and fill in to smooth it out, you're not going to see nothing and it's going to look 10 times better. But this is just a little trick. I'm trying to show you how to help you out a little bit. Like I said, all this sands down easy, but you don't want to take it all off. You want to leave it smooth, so that way when you run your putty over it and you smooth it out, it'll look perfect. But on the third video, I'll show it to you done and primered, and we'll move on to the next side, and we'll keep going on this truck. Thanks for watching, guys. Be safe.